Yo, yo. Well, what you doing, yo? Buck? What up, what up, what up? What's going on? What's going on? Just here chilling. Sean, what's going on? Oh, yeah, we keep it 100. Keep it 100. Gotta get it, bro. You gotta get it. We got to get it. Y'all see my dog wandering around. Yeah, you gotta get it, man. Man, hey, today I want to talk about side hustles real quick. If you guys, one thing I want to talk about, man, is like coming together with your like I think a lot more people need to come together and put their monies together and and just try to form a side hustle. You know what I mean? Because that's how a lot of people did it in the past. That's how a lot of people continue doing it. You know what I mean? I remember a couple of years ago, I made an offer. I had some ideas. I made an offer with some friend of mine's. I had a business ideas, but nobody jumped on it, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not even all about the money. Sometimes it's about doing something for yourself, taking pride in doing things for yourself, and you never know where it might grow into. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about side hustles real quick. If you guys know people out there, you got family members, they probably can't get their CDLs because their license is jacked up and stuff like that. If you got a little money, you can help out a family member, stuff like that. You know what I mean? We just want to talk about random side hustle. You see people, you know what? I don't even want to use the word side hustle. I want to use the word business, small business owner. You know, and one of the number one business ideas, you can give to somebody. Probably got their license messed up. Probably got their license messed up, and they probably just want to make a change. One of the things I see that's profitable, if you put in the work, the lawn service guys. They stay busy. They're always working. With all these new communities coming up, and all these new developments, and you know, you got a lot of people that they work hard, they don't want to deal with their loan and stuff like that. I think that's a good hustle to get into, you know, if you guys know anybody that want to get into something like that. You know what I mean? They can be serious, they can be professional, they can even land themselves some good contract. Definitely hard work. I see those guys out there, they working hard. Um, but it look like a good business, man. You know, I know a lot of them is doing way better than us. You know what I mean? Pressure cleaning, we see guys out there. Um, I just paid I just paid a guy, I think 350. He did my fence. He pressure cleaned my fence in my house for 350. The price wasn't bad at all. But just imagine you can do 2 or 3 of those in one day. You know what I mean? Good money, man. And what else? What else? Y'all give me some ideas, man, that people out there can do. What's going on? Ocala got Grace Price homes, man. Matter of fact, one of my boys, he just moved out there, man. I've yet to go see his house, but he's sitting on an acre, and he paid. I'm not even. Man, I don't think he paid something around 350, and he's sitting on an acre. So, Ocala got great price homes, man. You know, it's crazy you said that because, you know, I'm gonna visit him. I got a 4-day weekend coming up. I'm gonna take a visit up there, visit my boy, and take a look around the city. You know, take a look at all the new development that they got going on up there, stuff like that. Oh yeah, they got good sized land, yo. You know, one thing I can say about the land, yo, be careful what you wishing for. Especially when you think about the land, yo. That's a lot of the thing about all the grass that you gotta cut. And one thing I can say, if you're a person that love to plant stuff like me, um, if you're gonna buy a house and it's sitting on a property that doesn't have grass already, if you got an idea where you're gonna plant things at, don't put no grass there, cause it's a headache trying to move the grass once it's there and you get ready to plant stuff. Corey P, what's going on, man? Shout out to everybody up in here. Hope everybody doing straight. You know what I mean? I'm just out here, man, chilling with my dog. You know, hey Sean, sometimes, man, us food service drivers, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I can speak for myself. I'm disconnected from what's going on out there on the road, man. Rates are still bad. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that rates are still bad, man. Hey, won't you try JB Hunt? I got a partner, he running with JB Hunt, and he's doing pretty good. You know what I mean? We got 7 people in the building. Y'all thumbs up the live for me. We here outside chilling. You know. House is definitely too pricey in Florida, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. Say too many owner operators. Your cousin paying what? Hey, hold up. You just woke me up real 1K. How many bedrooms do he got? For 3,800, you better have about 6 bedrooms. You better have 6 bedrooms, 3-car garage. You better have a secretary, a maid, and a cook. Corey P, man, I think you know my philosophy in owning a truck. My philosophy is always make sure that you don't have too much bills at the house, right? You don't have too much bills at the house. You're not paying too much for truck payment, and your overhead is just low. I think that's the only way you can make it right now. You know? Save state company. Yes, sir. Hey, we got 6 people up in the building. Hey, y'all hit the thumbs up for me, man. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate y'all for coming back. I've been more active on YouTube. I'm back to active on YouTube. Ever since last week, I told myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to revive my YouTube channel a little bit. You know, I took a long break from YouTube, like making videos and stuff like that. We gonna start uploading videos again. But one of the main reasons that I haven't uploaded videos of me working, bro, because I had the same. Anybody that pay attention to my videos, right? I literally been doing the same route for almost way over 3 years now. So you probably seen every single case that I deliver, stuff like that. So after a while, it just become repetitive. You know, the only thing we can really do is just talk to people. You know, that's why. Oh, you say they must have adjustable rate? Well, I don't know what they got, man, but that 3,800, that's almost two times the amount of my mortgage, man. 3,800. Yeah, getting an adjustable rate is just crazy. Got 10 people in the building. Anybody that been watching my shorts with my dog acting crazy? There go my dog right there. Come here, boy. Buck. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, anybody wanna get a dog, and if you don't want your dog to be stubborn, don't get no beagles, man. Do not get a beagle. Man, let me talk about my route tomorrow. My route tomorrow is really annoying, man. And sometimes I get, hey Jay, who you got to interview with? Tomorrow I got 500 cases for 22 stops. Trust me, yo, if them pallets ain't loaded right, that's gonna be an annoying day. A lot of digging, a lot of driving back and forth. It's just gonna be annoying, man. Oh man, Corey, I ain't mean to laugh. It's just the way you said it. It's just the way you said it. I guarantee you, he ran away. He ran away as a puppy, right? I'm gonna tell you why he ran away. Them dogs are curious, man. They gonna let they gonna follow their nose. They just gonna go where their nose want them to go. So yeah, that's crazy. Then what time I'm getting off tomorrow? Man, with a stupid route like that, $400 a day? Not really. Close to 400, but it's not 400. Oh, okay. You got the change. You got the interview. I think you left me a message, right? What time I'm getting off tomorrow? Man, hopefully I get done before 1. Sometimes those routes can be annoying, bro. Because, like, all the driving back and forth, I'm going to skip a stop. I'm going to skip. I'm not even like, one thing I'm doing now, I'm running my route efficient, man. I don't care about this customer is important more than this customer, and this customer need their bag of lettuce before that customer. To me, and I'm just speaking for me, and I think like more supervisors and salespeople, they need to back us up more on this, but they don't. Everybody is important, bro. And to me, running a food service route should be all about efficiency, not driving back and forth and driving across town to go back to the other side of town for 10 cases. Man, get out of here, man. I got to stop with 10 cases that if I do the route the way they want me to do it, I got to drive out the way like 30, 40 minutes, drop off those 10 cases, and drive back way to the other side of town 30, 40 minutes. Nah, ain't gonna happen. I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it my way. I don't care if I get a million calls. That's why I want to go back to chain account, man, because I'm tired of dealing with this, man. And it's like people, instead of like coming out there and like dealing with these customers and trying to like letting them know like, yo, it's all about efficiency. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. They. I'm going back to chain account. That's all I see. I'm going back to chain account. All right. For real, man. I'm going back to chain account, bro. Bro, I do 1,400 case a day. Hey, it is slow, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's slow. Right now, I'm about to. It's so slow right now. I'm about to go. I got to do something, man. Real 1K. I'm gonna be honest with you. Chain account is easier, even though it's more cases. You know what I mean? It's way easier. Way easier, man. Way easier. Yep. Truck money out. What's going on? You got a job for me, bro? Oh, J Twins. I'm on street accounts. I do street accounts. I got restaurants. Uh, got restaurants. Churches, hotels. You name it, we do it. Now, now let me tell you. Let me tell you though, J Twins. When you hear me talking, don't let me discourage you. Street accounts is really good, man. It's just that when you on a route for a long time, like after a while, it gets frustrating. You know what I mean? So don't let me discourage you. Me personally, um, I just want to change within the company. I want to do something different. Brandon say, "Hey, Brandon, you can tell us what the chain account is. Y'all lost it. You know what I mean? It ain't like, hey, Brandon, hey, check it out, bro. It's like I heard like 8 of y'all drivers. I don't blame them. 8 of y'all drivers left GFS and went to and went to what do you call that company? What's the name of that company? Chick-fil-A in Miami. Bruh, my boys at Chick-fil-A, hey Brandon, put it like this. When they come to Lakeland, when they come to Lakeland, they gonna get hit hard again. Best company out there, bro. Like, best company out there. Like, hands down. They're strict. They are strict. But they're literally the best company, bro. Like, bro, they start my little homie at $41 an hour, bro. And he gonna get a raise in 3 months. Yeah, QCD delivered to them right now, but Chick-fil-A taking over all their stuff. When they come to Lakeland, bro, everybody that, it don't matter who you work for, yo. Just make sure you give yourself a chance at Chick-fil-A. Brandon say y'all lost Huey Magoo's. Man, ain't nobody want that, bro. Hold up. Who y'all lost that to, though? I hope it ain't to us, bro. Nah, it ain't to us. It's probably Cisco. I heard we was getting some chicken place. Man, I know you and Magoo's ain't really doing nothing down here, though. As y'all can see, today is Hammer Day. We going live often, so since my channel is officially back, we handing out some hammer today, man. And you guys, if y'all been around, if y'all been around before, y'all already know the hammer rules. You know, I got 2 rules. Hey, Truck Money, what's my number one rule, bro? What's my number one rule? I'm gonna see if you remember. I'm gonna see if you remember, bro. Bro, anybody that live around the surrounding area in Lakeland, if you don't fill out that application for Chick-fil-A, trust me, you're not free insurance, guys. Like, there's no company that's beating that. And you notice you never heard none of the Chick-fil-A guys talking about it, right? If they come on YouTube or if they come on Instagram or anything and talk about Chick-fil-A, they're getting fired. they really got an NDA. They don't really release information like that. Yeah, free insurance, bro. Bro, we're talking about GFS. We're talking about a good company, bro. Why would you lose 8 drivers, Brandon, and a supervisor for Chick-fil-A? Bro, we're talking about a good company, bro. I can talk about them because they'll never come. I live in a weird area where they'll never come close to me enough for me to work for them. So I can talk about them. Yeah, that's what my boy said. They coming to Lakeland. Bro, remember a couple weeks ago? I told y'all I'm going to try to get my boy in an interview. He can't even do that. If you ever catch a Chick-fil-A driver on any interviews, they're not supposed to do that, bro. Like, I don't want them to mess up their good job like that. Oh, dude from Papa John's say they're making 200. I forgot who that was, man. We got 18 people in the building. Shout out to everybody that been watching my videos. We got some subscribers in here that been watching all the content from my Beagle. My Beagle is here chilling, man. So I appreciate y'all watching those videos. My crazy Beagle, he right there, being crazy, enjoying the backyard. You know, never stop moving, never stop playing, stuff like that. Y'all already see that tail check, so we got more content coming out, you know. Bro, what are you doing, bro? But what's the average you think Cheney make a year? Depends on the route. I think when you come in as a brand new driver, I think you should be able to hit anywhere from 75 to 85 for the first year. Uh, uh, Depends on the route, man. My route, bro. My route is a different animal, though. Oh, my boy, he gonna be doing. Oh, Truck Money Out. They got different bids. They got 4-day bids, and they got 5-day bids. They bid. I think he said they bid once a year or once every 6 months. And the crazy thing about Chick-fil-A, there's no seniority. So it's not like you're bidding for, it's not like you're gonna get selected over somebody else. It's more like a lottery. Cause they want everybody to feel like be fair, you know? So that's what it is over there. Or you say you're taking a 5-day bid? Hey, Billy Dollars, if you live close to the Chick-fil-A in Weston, bro, do yourself a favor, bro. Go apply for that job. Y'all thank me later. I can't get my homeboy on here to talk about it, but I'm telling you, me and him we good like that, bro. We tight like that. He sent me some pictures. He sent me a video and some pictures. I'm not even gonna put it out there, bro, because I'm not even gonna do it like that, bro. How Cheney's benefit? Cheney's benefit is about to change because we're in the process of changing over to PFG. So we don't know. I know PFG got some good benefits. So I don't know I don't know if they tell you that we're in the process of changing over to PFG. To be honest with you, like we're getting our first PFG paycheck on the I think on the 15th or the 29th, we're getting our first Performance Food paycheck. So we're in the process of changing over. Hold up, you say Chick-fil-A sponsorship? Bro, Chick-fil-A, bro, they make their drivers sign an NDA, bro. Like, they don't like people talking about them. So I wouldn't even do it like that. Hey, I take PFG benefits, but I don't want PFG component pay. I drive a 36 footer. You say you heard Gordon and US Food is the best to work for. Hey, let me comment on that real quick. Let me comment on that real quick, Killer Kyle. The best company to work for is, it's all about location, man. It's all about location and the management and the atmosphere, because I might work. I'm gonna give you a real example, right? I work for a Cheney in Palm Beach. Bro, I love going to work every day, bro. I woke up going to work every day, good mood. I respect all the managers. People get treated with respect. Just a good environment, bro. Cheney Brothers, right? I'm giving you a good example now. Check out my example, bro. Now I work at the other Cheney Brothers. Boy, oh boy. That's all I'm gonna say. Just read in between the lines. Boy, oh boy. Shout out to all the good people that I work with, but boy, oh boy. I ain't even gonna say nothing negative, bro. But it's a big difference, bro. Big difference. It feel like a totally different company. So to answer your question, I can't say one company is better than the other company. It's all about location, bro. Bro, Chick-fil-A is the best job, bro. Hey, J Twin, let me tell you like this. Oh, Corey P. I like drop yards. I like drop yards, but this is the problem. When they mess up at a drop yard, if they mess up that load, you gonna pay the price, yo. They still hiring in Weston? Hey, breaking news. They still hiring in Weston, guys. Fill out that application if you live down south. Thank me later. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know, guys. I feel like going to Tampa. I feel like going to Tampa Bay preseason game Saturday night. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like the first preseason game, probably all the scrubs gonna play, man. And I don't want to see the scrubs playing. You know. Hey, Truck Money out. Guess who we got, bro? Guess who we got? Guess what quarterback we got, bro? I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we got a quarterback. He was a coach, and now he's a quarterback again. Well, he was a quarterback, then he became a coach, and he bought his kids some food. Hey, he bought his kids extra food, and bro, that AD that he got, bro, that man jealous, bro. That man just wanted some of the money. Yeah, they did Teddy dirty, man. Hey, I think Teddy gonna be a coach in the NFL, man. It's just he just looked like he got that leadership quality about him, the way he carry himself. You know what I mean? So I think if he get up under Todd Bowles and to learn how to like, I think he gonna be a coach, bro. I think the Cleveland Browns might be the dumbest organization out there, man. If y'all are Cleveland Brown fans, I feel bad for y'all, bro. Hey, we got 14 people in the building, man. Let me see 14 thumbs up real quick. 14 thumbs up. Hey, you know, once football season start, we go on heavy football, breaking down the games, talking about the games and stuff like that, talking about the upcoming games. Shout out to all the college football fans, stuff like that. You know, who's getting 800 Ks a day? Hey, so Truck Money Out, when you went on the website, you say Chick-fil-A is hiring in Weston right now, right? Bro, I'm about to reapply. I'm gonna put in my brother-in-law address, man. They disrespecting Atlanta. Talking about Atlanta. Hold on, Atlanta got a football team? Buck. Hey, Buck. Buck. Atlanta got a football team, I heard. Even my dog don't even know that Atlanta got a football team. I didn't know, bro. When did Atlanta? I know they got the Georgia Bulldog in Georgia. They got the Georgia Bulldog. They got Georgia Tech. They got Atlanta Hawks. They got a football team? Bro, let me know, bro. I'm for real, man. Atlanta got a football team? Nah, well, man. Killer Kyle, take it easy. Nah, I don't think the Hawks. I don't think the Hawks is like. I don't think the Hawk. I don't think he got nothing to worry about. I figured that Hawk that came down in my yard the other day. I think he picked up a iguana or something. Oh, what if we get a light load? Um, Cheney got a minimum what they pay their drivers if they got a light load. But the good news is PFG got a minimum also. PFG got a higher minimum than our minimum. I don't know if they're going to start paying us PFG minimum. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Our minimum is like trash. But I always tell drivers, don't worry about the minimum. Try to work your way up to the maximum. Hey, you're going to be good, man. You're going to be good. Just, you know what I'm saying? Take your time. Jacksonville, though. Let me ask you a question, J Twins. What house are you What house do you report to? You report to Ocala? Who you report to? Cause I know us. I know the furthest we shuttle to is Daytona. Ocala, okay. That's a good house, man. They'll take care of you. And I heard them boys they're already doing Chipotle, so damn. Damn, I think I just broke the news, man. Anyways, I heard them boys doing Chipotle already, so we got Alex G up in the building. Cisco, Texas. That's what's up, bro. A manager told you there's not a lot of profit. Yeah, truck money out. I wasn't even supposed to. I wasn't even ready. It ain't no big deal, but I wasn't even supposed to tell nobody that. Not yet. Yeah, man. Food service, J Twins. You definitely gonna your baby definitely gonna be in good hands, bro. You definitely gonna be able to get your baby all the things that your baby need, all the things that your baby need and want. You know what I mean? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, I think once I get back on chain account, man, I should hit. If they pay me the right way, if they pay me the right way, I should hit 150 easy. You know? And I'm saying that humbly. You know what I mean? If I hit 150 easy, man, I'm gonna make sure I do the right thing, man. You know what I mean? Go for 200K. Nah, I ain't doing that to my body. See, the thing is, man, I'm not even greedy, bro. Like, I'm satisfied with what I got. You know what I mean? Definitely a blessing, bro. Definitely a blessing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Last year I hit about 130. Right? This year I'm on pace to hit about 135. You know? 135? Yeah, about 130, 135. And the thing is, man, it's just my route is just consistent, man. My route is busy. That's why sometimes like I don't even do no videos, man, cause I be like, I like people got time to like chill, bro. I'm constantly on the go, bro. Constantly on the flow. You know what I mean? Constantly moving, constantly grinding. You know what I mean? Like it's time for me. So what I think, man, it's time for me to hand this route, to give this route to somebody that, time for somebody else to step up and make some money, man. I'll be good going to chain, even if I take a pay cut. If I think I'd be able to do food service in the snow, man, with the right boots, I think I could do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Corey. Like, I actually thought about living in the up north sometimes, just to experience like the weather change. You know what I mean? Man, we need to start getting some people back on the live like how we used to. Get some people back on StreamYards. That's what I'm gonna try to do on Saturday. Get the StreamYard going. Get some people, you know, going on there, stuff like that. Yeah, cause when it's cold, you gotta move fast. Try to warm up. I always wonder, like, you guys know, like all the crackheads that homeless and stuff like that. I wonder how they deal with the cold, man. I think in New York though, they got a lot of homes that take them in. You know. Hey, Derek, what happened to all the crackheads in the wintertime up there where you live at? Do they got homes for them, or you still see them on the streets? You know, and all the homeless people, stuff like that. Man, I remember when I used to live in Miami. I used to live around a lot of crackheads, man. They're the craziest people you'll ever live around. You guys do not want to bring your kids around that environment, man. Trust me. So keep working, keep grinding, and keep shining, man. That ain't what you want. That is not what you want. I'm gonna tell you, like, and I'm trying to say, I'm telling you guys this, and I'm just trying to be, I'm just keeping it real, right? Um, a crackhead will sell you something, right? And they'll come back and steal it from you, and they'll sell it to you again. you know? Yeah, hey, that's what's up, Corey P. That's hustling right there, bro. I like to hear people hustling like that. You know, I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I live in Orlando or Miami, I would be doing Turo. If I lived in Orlando, Miami, or Fort Lauderdale, I would do Turo. But I would want to do it close to an airport, a major airport. I don't live next to no major airport, you know. So shout out to everybody. Get your money, man. Get your money, fellas. Yep, we got 10 people up in here, man. We just in the backyard chilling, man, enjoying the rest of the Tuesday afternoon. Um, Probably go inside later on. I was gonna say eat dinner, but I eat dinner already. I'm not gonna made me some jerk chicken Sunday, and it's still going. I still got some left over. Nah, 100,000 is not impressive no more. I think everybody in food service need to be making like 120 or better, bro. Like humbly, like we work hard, man, and we deal with that crazy weather, crazy customers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Customers that try to be demanding. That's why I can't deal with this street stuff no more, man. You know? But okay, J2 and okay, I'm a what I mean by street stuff, I'm gonna break it down to you, right? Cause I know you're gonna be new to food service. So okay, so in food service, you got it's basically two different things you got, right? Three different things. You got dedicated runs. Dedicated runs is when you only you only delivering to one customer, right? A dedicated run, you can either do it overnight or you can do it in the day shift, right? And then you got chain accounts. Chain accounts usually runs overnight. Um, Usually start 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m. Chain accounts, they just do a chain of restaurants, right? They can have multiple customers, but it's basically a chain of restaurants. They have the key. They just do their thing until they get done, right? Now, then you got what we call them mom and pops. It's basically street accounts. Street accounts is where majority of food service company, that's where they make most of their profits, right? Because they're able to control the price and stuff like that. And street accounts is going to be most of the restaurants that you see. It's going to be schools. It's going to be hotels and stuff like that. Anything it's basically, and over 90% of the time, street accounts is going to be done in the early morning, starting time like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., right? Now, you do got some street accounts that start overnight. Even though it start overnight, it's still street accounts, right? So street accounts is basically most of your mom and pop's restaurant. Um, when you're doing street accounts, you might have some chain restaurants mixed up in there. You know what I mean? We just call it street accounts. That's what it's just a food service slang that we use. You know, we just call it street stuff, you know? Yeah, it's just and if you ever get the choice to do if you ever get an opportunity to do overnights, do it. Do everything you can do, right? Because once it comes for you to choose a route one day, if a route comes up, you'll know if you like street or you'll know if you like chain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, street accounts is okay. So let's talk about the pros. All right, J Twins, I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of street accounts, right? So one of the number one pros about street accounts is that you're not working overnight. You're waking up early in the morning and stuff like that. You work in the day shift, regular people stuff. You know what I mean? The biggest con to me is dealing with people, bro. You're dealing with you're dealing with restaurant people, and everybody think their restaurant is the number one thing on your truck. They don't want to hear about nobody else. It's me, me, me. You know what I'm saying? And the number one pro about chain accounts is just you and the cases. You got the keys to the store. You open the door and you put the stuff on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's just you and the cases. And one of the advice I can give you of running chain accounts is try to get acquaintance with somebody else that's running chain account, to give yourself somebody to talk to overnight while you running. You know what I mean? Just somebody to be on the phone with, chit chatting. You know, it's always good to be on the phone with somebody when you work on a night, overnight. Anyway, one of the number one things I think a lot of people don't think about it like this, but safety purpose. Let's just say you out there, you making a delivery in Opelika, Florida, right? Um, and let's just say I'm on the phone with you, and all of a sudden you're making the delivery, um, street account, I mean chain account, you're making the delivery. I'm talking to you. All of a sudden I don't hear you no more. I'm calling you, I can't get you. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna be worried. I'm gonna be like, damn man, hey, I was just talking to my boy and blase blase. I don't know. I just feel concerned. Can y'all go? Last place I was talking to him, he was at such and such. Can you guys go check on him? You know? So I think it's important to talk to people once you're on a chain account, running overnight, especially when you're working in those cities like Opelika, Gary, Indiana, West Memphis, um, you know, Arkansas. You know, you guys know those cities, man. That's infamous for the craziness. You know what I mean? We got Soak. I watched your videos of when you was at US Food. I started Cisco then. It was hard mentally. Still here. Different mindset now. Cisco got better overall. Sticky. Hey man, that's good. That's a good news, bro. Thumbs it up for that news, bro. I like when people don't give up. Hell, my dog doing, man. Ah, this boy up to something, y'all. Yeah, yeah. What you up to, bro? You ate up all my corn. You ate up all my corn. What you up to now? Hey, hey, let me ask you a question. Derek, Derek. Hey, do you know what this is, bro? Do you know what this is? Right here? Anybody from the island know what this is? And no, it's not ganja. I don't grow ganja. It's not ganja, so don't put ganja. Anybody know what this is? mango tree getting big. But that's basically, we call that a Cersei. We call it Cersei, right? It's like it's literally a bush, but it's like a healthy bush. Um, Basically, if you want to do like a natural, if you want to do like a natural flush, if you want to flush your body naturally, um, you just use some of that, make some tea, and you just put a little. You can put a little sugar. You can drink it without sugar, and just make sure you're not going nowhere over the weekend because you're gonna be on that toilet like all weekend, and it just grows naturally. You know what I mean? You don't gotta plant it or nothing like that. It'll just pop up. But I know it probably pop up in a lot of people's yard and they don't know what it is and they just get rid of it. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. Man, I can guarantee you that. Oh, I'm just chilling. I can guarantee you that what they do. No, I can guarantee you they got mostly 22 footers up there. You know what I mean? We got who we got in the building? Tarsha. Yeah, mostly 22 footers. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. What's Cheney work schedule? Cheney work schedule is Monday to Saturday, but you only gotta work like 5 days. You know what I mean? 5 days a week. That's all you gotta work. Money. You say that what kind of schedule? What's up? You want to play games? Come on. Buck, I ain't even playing with you, bro. Yeah. Man, it's getting dark. What time y'all going in tomorrow? What time everybody starting tomorrow? I don't even know what time I want to start that. Nah, I ain't going in that one, man. My route, that route. That route. One more. Start running. Say bread delivery. Talking about the own your own bread route. Oh, that's crazy. You threw me off for a minute. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. When we were talking about when we were talking about hustling. Yeah, truck money. You threw me off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, we're gonna make some we gonna make some what you call that thing? Hey, we gonna make some hand truck hustle t-shirts. We gonna be giving them out, man. All we need, all you gotta pay for is the shipping and stuff like that. Basically, I'm gonna be giving them out on Saturday. Soon we design it, and it's coming with the hat. So, you know what I mean. Oh, and if you do got a hand truck hustle video, and you want to put it on the screen, just make a video and email it to me, and I'll put it up. You know what I mean? Like that's it, man. We back on the grind. We back on the hustle. You know, every day is a hustle, man. Like anybody, like when y'all don't see me, I still been staying consistent. Like I just been staying consistent, doing what I do every single day. You know what I mean? Every single day, ain't nothing changed. Nothing at all, yo. Nothing at all. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody that's over the road, man, keep doing what y'all doing. I feel y'all pain out there. Well, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't feel y'all pain because I don't know what y'all truly going through. But I just want to say, man, just keep it pushing. And I hope things change around out there. You know what I mean? Hope things get better. All we can do is hope, man. You can pray too. Praying helps. You know, because I've been hearing it's bad out there on the road with the guys that's, doing over the road trucking, all the guys that's the owner operators and stuff like that. I hear it's been bad, so you know, y'all just keep it pushing, man, and things gonna change around. They gotta change around, you know. I think it's just too much. Somebody commented earlier. They said it's too much owner operators. I can't comment on that because I don't know. I'm not out there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there on the road, man. So I'm not even gonna comment. You know what I mean? I just know a lot of guys say they're not doing good right now. And we're fortunate, us food service drivers, we're fortunate that we work in an industry that is doing pretty decent. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, we ask for a raise and we want a raise and stuff like that. We want more. Food service drivers always want more because we think we deserve more and stuff like that. We still got to, show gratitude for what we got. It's not the company that makes us have what we have. Like, we got to give all the grace to God. Like if it's up to the people that we work for alone to give us raises and stuff, man, them chumps will never give us raises, man. You know, like you guys think for once, if God didn't get into some of these supervisors' heart, you think they'll give us a raise on their own? Man, no sir. So got to give the praises to the man upstairs, yo. That's how we get raises. That's how we get our blessing and stuff like that. That's the only way, bro. You know, if we left it alone or mankind, we'll starve, yo. So even though ESPN taking over the red zone? Why? What happened? Man, I don't want to see ESPN on the red zone, bro. Did something happen? What's good, Nazir? Oh, man. For anybody out there that's been wondering, every now and then I always get this question, right? That's a lot of money. Every now and then I get this question, right? Oh, you left PFG? What area did you work PFG at? What state? Anybody that been wondering what time food service drivers go to bed to work in the morning? I'm gonna answer it to y'all this way. Man, you go to bed whenever you want, man. It's your body. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but right now I'm about to jump back on Netflix and I'm gonna watch TV until I get sleepy. You know, I don't have no magic time where I say, you know what, I need to jump into bed and go to bed. Natural, man. Natural, you know. Take naps when I get off. Take me a nice little power nap or stuff like that, you know, but as long as you get you a nice little 4 or 5 hours sleep, you're gonna be all right. Like tomorrow, I plan on starting about, I think I'm gonna start like 4 o'clock. So, shit, I don't need to go to bed till 11, to be honest with you. You know? I'm right now, I'm in the process of I'm watching El Chapo on Netflix. El Chapo, a bad boy. Um, I'm gonna jump back on Netflix. I'm gonna watch me about 3 more series. You know what I mean? Hey, so Nazir, like, what was the problem with PFG? You didn't like them? We got 5 people up in the building. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit the thumbs up. About to turn my El Chapo back on. Well, I found my remote. Yes, sir. Yeah, what was the problem with you didn't like him? Brian, you going to Sacramento? How much stops you got? Oh yeah, I don't blame you for getting out, man. Like you got that much in child support, like you gotta do what you really have to do. And you did the right thing by getting the heck out of there. Everything ain't for everybody. And that sure sounded like it wasn't for you. You know what I mean?
The lesson we learned is we never did
Yeah,
check all
you
that
did the right
paperwork
thing,
on
man.
the contractor we got in.
I
It
hope
seemed to be
I hope the
about
work
2 years that paperwork he was
is
able to
Sigma. I hope it's more consistent.
control he wasn't even
Well, I know it'll be more consistent because they're straight chain account, and they're not gonna hire nobody unless they need them. You know. So I hope that works out for you, for the better, for the good, for the best, and everything will take care of itself. 1,500 in child support, man. That's crazy. Hell yeah, you're supposed to be able to modify that. $1,800 for 3 days. That is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. I appreciate y'all for rolling up in here. We about to get out of here, man. Y'all be easy.